in 2009. I was 3 months out of veterinary school doing emergency work. There was a client that came into the emergency clinic one night, and she had her little dog wrapped up in a blanket. And she asked me, she said, "Can you please leave him on my lap through this euthanasia? Please don't take him off my lap." And it was a very natural request. I think it's something that I would have wanted also had I been in her position at that time. But with that request, I wanted to give that to her. And I gave the euthanasia solution to her little dog in her lap. And she walked out of the clinic the exact same way she walked in, which was her little dog in her arms. And I think that every pet deserves that. And as a doctor, it was very fulfilling to provide that. So that's where the name Lap of Love came from. It was literally built one family at a time.
A lot of families will say that they want their pet to pass in their sleep, and they think that's what they want. But I can tell you from my own experience, I went to go help a family with their own pet, and I came home and found my own dog, Neo, had died without me. And he was alone. I wasn't there holding his paw. I wasn't saying, "I love you," as he passed. And that experience has helped me guide families when they have that difficult call to make and they don't know when to make it. And we always say, much better a day too soon than a moment too late.
We have an amazing team of people that help families from that first initial hospice consultation, through the loss of their pet, even through grief counseling at the end. Our doctors find us on their journey to finding fulfillment in their profession and in their career. It's a calling that they tend to have on their own, and then through that calling, they end up finding us. And then, it's this incredible joining of hands that we have together that allows us to build this collective consciousness of doctors that are all in this field for the exact same reason, and that's to help people and to help the experience of saying goodbye to your pet be as peaceful and as loving as it can possibly be.
What drew me to this type of work was helping patients in general practice. When I would help them in the hospital, it just didn't feel right, it didn't feel natural, and no matter how hard I tried to make things comfortable for them, at the end of the day, it wasn't their home. And I had a longtime client of mine ask me to come to his home when one of my favorite patients wasn't doing well to help him transition. And when I went to their home and helped him transition there, it really just opened up my eyes to what a beautiful process it is to let a loved one transition at home. Everybody's more comfortable, and it's just the way that it should be. Love is absolutely a noble deed for these animals that provide us nothing but unconditional love. When they are at the worst moment in their life, the best gift that we can give them is to give them the gift of peace and to be freed of a body that is failing them.